What's up guys, and welcome to Meso Hendo Plays, my new Let's Play channel. Just a quick heads up before you start this video, this is a re-upload from my original channel, which you can check out here if you want to. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the Let's Plays that I did on that channel over to this one, so apologies if the quality isn't quite up to scratch. I didn't start very well with these Let's Plays. But until I get the backlog caught up onto this new channel, any new Let's Plays will be uploaded on the old channel for now, so go check it out if you have time. With that being said, let's get to the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Anderson here, and we are back with another Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. Probably the last one I'll record for a little while, because I do feel like I am pretty much done over the sickness I had. The only problem I have at the moment is I still do have a bit of a tickle in my throat just from all the drainage and all the coughing I've already done. Because of that, and because I'm also just not looking to hop into something tonight, we're going to go ahead and do one more randomizer, just because it's been a fun thing to get started with as far as recording and all of that fun stuff. So, as always, we will start looking at the seed, and you'll see that we have moving quick, so all of the growth abilities start at level 3, so that's always a nice one to begin with. Lock second visits, so we've done this one before. Essentially, I have to go get most of the weapons and then a couple other things to unlock the later visits for the worlds. Then finally buys checks late, so slightly hard placement. So it's not going to be an easy seed, but it should still be a fun one. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. You got the tracker. As you can see, everything is locked off at the moment, and so far, it looks like we don't have any worlds that are empty to kick us off. So that does leave pretty much an open start available to me, which is exciting. So with that, I hope you guys have been enjoying these randomizers, and I hope you enjoy this one as well. So let's get it started. Alright, so we're starting off with Final Form on, which is quite an interesting thing to start with. Definitely does help going forward. I like both of the Keyblades. Experience boost 9-7, and then air combo boost 7-8. Both good Keyblades to start. We've also got fire boost at the beginning, so that's nice. Alright. So even though my movement is pretty good right now, which is typically why I go to Pride Lands at the beginning if my movement is not great, but I still think I'm going to come here first just to get some levels, and we got torn pages right off the bat. Fantastic. Great start. Okay, so that was a terrible start. I am mighty embarrassed. And yeah, great way to start the video, huh? Get to show just how bad I can be at this game at times. So we got a couple of decent abilities right off the bat, which is nice. You guys want to hear something else funny about how stupid I can be? I didn't even bother to check and see if torn pages was the only thing here or not. Thankfully, as those two chests just showed, it was not. How embarrassing would that have been if I just died multiple times trying to get through this, trying to get through that first fight, and I didn't even need to? I would have hated myself for the rest of my life, which I already do, so nothing would have changed really. Alright, so those 3 checks were not the only things here, so we will keep on moving. I don't know, man. My brain is somewhere else tonight, because feels like I'm making a lot of simple mistakes. Okay, so torn pages, skull and crossbones, magnet, all at the start. That's pretty good for the first world. Halloween Town, hop into next, and get as far as Christmas Town. Alright, Sword of the Ancestor. So I believe that's Mulan's sword. And that's all that's here. Okay. Okay, well, with that, go ahead and head over to Agrabah and make it all the way to the Cave of Wonders. Okay, Thunder. Second chance. Okay, so we finished up the monkey minigame. Now, my thought process being here that the fight at the top near the clock tower here should be a good place for me to get some form levels for final form. So we'll just do that since I've got Magnet and Thunder. That'll be pretty simple.
Yeah.
Alright, Thunder. Sweet. Okay, so game crashed on me for some reason. Hopefully nothing crazy happened. Alright, so I'm thinking next up we'll run over to Land of Dragons. Alright, Reflect is here.
Go! Yeah! This is it! Yeah! You can overpower me. Yeah! Yes! Who's this?
Okay. Well, nothing from that first visit, but it's good to get it out of the way. I'm gonna do the same thing for Beast Castle right now, assuming that there's more than one thing here. Okay, Cure. Yeah, so I expect this to be a pretty straightforward recording session. I don't have a whole lot to talk about that I haven't discussed in my last few videos that I did. Probably just mainly going to be focused on the seed itself and talking about my thought process. I know starting out early it's going to be a little bit more straightforward just because when it's a slightly hard or harder seed, I don't expect to get much in the early stages. So I'm just kind of like knocking out all of the early stuff.
This is it! Back off!
So far it's been a pretty good seed, I would say. Not fantastic, but considering it's a harder one, I've already gotten some of the magic that I prefer to have right off the bat, like Magnet, Thunder, and Reflect. I've also got a couple of the abilities that I like to have right off the bat, like Explosion and Aerial Finish. Not to mention Second Chance is a good starting one. Oh, okay. Limit Form. So that is 2 forms down, which is nice.
Compose yourself!
Oh, and Torn Pages. Still more here, though, so...
Thunder! Light! It's over!
Okay, 1 page is on this boss. Sweet. There's actually still more here, too. There's a Reflect there. Wow, Beast Castle has a whole ton of a lot there. Okay, still more there, though, so as soon as I unlock it, we're going back. I figured come here to Disney Castle 1. It's quick, easy place to come to get some quick checks. But also I can get a couple levels on Limit, as well as get a few levels in the Grand Ballroom with Minnie.
What's that for?
Okay, Master Form. That was all that was here. Sweet. Don't even have to worry about coming back. Okay. So Hollow Bastion's up next. I'm thinking get hopefully the next level on Final Form from this first fight. Maybe, probably not. I think I gotta kill more than this few.
Back off!
Yeah, I really need to start paying attention to my drive gauge. Because that is not the first time that I'm like, alright, let's turn into Final Form now, and drive gauge was not Ooh, Beast Claw. I can go back to Beast Castle, since apparently there's still more there.
Gather! Go! Back off!
Alright, Space Paranoids coming up next.
Give me strength!
Okay, I think I'm going to save the rest of Space Paranoids until I have Stitch, but I will go ahead and hop into Port Royal. Okay, the membership card is here. Hey! Drive Converter on Master Form is actually a great ability to get from it. Alright, I needed to end that one because I was not doing too hot there.
Strength! Gather!
Yeah, I'm really not playing well tonight.
Yeah!
Once again, Jack.
Give me strength! Give me strength! Take this!
Care to try a taste of this?
There! Yeah! Back off! Let's go!
Blizzard, and there's still something there. I don't feel quite ready to go back yet, so we're gonna hop into Olympus Coliseum now. Finish off this first visit as well. Okay, fire.
Take this!
Farewell.
Take this!
Ooh, okay. Still more here, though. Okay, Picture and Valor Form both here. And that's all for Olympus Coliseum. So, with that, now is a good time to head back to Twilight Town to get the rest of the chests here. Alright. This happened to me on another playthrough. I don't really understand, but for some reason I have to go to another world first. But yeah, it's like this weird glitch though, where if I get the unlock for the world that I'm looking for, I can't go directly to that world for the unlock. For some reason it glitches and I have to go somewhere else first, and then when I come back then it'll do the unlock. So I don't really get it, but I've had it before. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but at least there's a way for it to work in the end. I'm gonna go ahead and use this high drive recovery just so I don't miss out on the final form experience in this battle. Well, it isn't ideal, but I have 3 torn pages. Might as well just bite the bullet, see what's here. Hopefully it's not much, so I don't have to go through too many of the mini games. But I know with my luck, one of the proofs is going to be on the final torn page, because this game knows how much I love these mini games. Oh, they're so much fun.
Yeah!
Cure. On the one hand, I'm glad that Cure is not the only thing here, because that would be a waste of time. On the other hand, it means this for the next minute and a half. Okay, so nothing there outside of Cure just yet. Fortunately, I will have to go back. But with Limit Form, I'm gonna hopefully get through Simulate Twilight Town pretty quick. Oh, I swear if Cure is the only thing that's here, I'm gonna be very upset. It is. Oh, God. Look at the bright side. At least I leveled up limit form one more time and got quick run max. Woo. Okay. Well, I'm thinking next up we hop into World Never Was. I'll use all of the Heartless that are here at the beginning to level up my Valor form a little bit. Alright, so nothing on Valor form either.
Yeah, take that. Give me strength.
Alright. Well, I've had a little bit of a rough run in some areas, but at least Roxas didn't give me that much trouble. Okay. So, not ready for Zigbar yet. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'll go back and get to the throne room here.
Gather! Thunder! This!
Alright, wisdom form, so we have all the forms now. There's a proof here. Alright, there's nothing on the final boss, so let's head on back. Well, what's nice is coming here now. It's actually a good time to do it, because now that I've got wisdom form, I'll be able to get a couple levels doing this here. I'm starting to get the feeling that all of the, or any of the important checks on, oh my god. Alright, that's not all that's here in Agrabah. That I was saying though, I'm fairly certain that all of the important checks on forms are going to be on level 7. I'm getting that sense. Oh my god. Sora. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah! It's over! It's over!
Corn pages. That's all for Agrabah. Alright, well I guess we'll go ahead and head back to Port Royal now. As much as I don't want the final check here to be on Grim Reaper Part 2, I get the sense it probably will be. Because that's what this game does to me sometimes. Ah, torn pages on levels. That was the only thing on levels. And reflect was the only thing, was the last thing here. Sweet. So I don't have to go face the Grim Reaper. I love it. It's the best news I've gotten so far this seed. Well, since I have the last 2 torn pages, let's go ahead and see if the last important check is here in the caves or on the final one. Okay, so there is one more thing. Glad to know we got Agrabah's second visit unlocked, even though I don't need to go back. It's fantastic. God, I swear if one of the proofs is on Yeet the Bear, even though that wasn't a modifier. Oh, my luck sucks. Okay, it was Thunder. Okay, well, let's head back to Hollow Bastion. I do not have the magnet that I like to have for the Thousand Heartless battle, so if I have to go all the way there, that might suck a little bit, but fingers crossed that all I have to do is make it to the castle and then it'll give me a proof and I can just go home happy. Granted, I also need the Promise Charm at the moment, because right now I would still have to make it all the way through the world that never was, which might be a bite.
Let's go! Dance, water, dance! Yeah! Fire! 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 Give me strength! Do it again. Thunder!
Okay,
Alright, get
so
going.
fire was on wisdom, and that is not the only one. Oh, Proud Fang? That's still not it. Ice cream. Identity disc. That's still not it. Okay. Well, knowing my luck, that probably is where the final proof is going to be, but I'm going to go back into Twilight Town. I forgot about the glitch again. But I want to go back into Twilight Town mainly because the fight outside the mansion is a good place to level up final form. Not only that, but I can also finish off master form right here. I would have been very cross if that was
Light.
the last thing here. Bitches here. That's actually the first summon that I've gotten this game. Ooh, once more. Really glad I came here now. Okay, so Final Form and Valor Form are the two that I have left to get all the way to level 7.
Yeah. Give me strength.
That's what I get for trying to level up Valor Form. I should have known better.
Light. Yeah. It's over. Take this.
Okay. Now all of a sudden I have all but one of the summons. Oh, I went for so long without them. Okay, so actually that is not the last thing here either. So gonna keep on going to the end. Blizzard. That's the last thing here. Okay. Alright, well with that, I really don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to keep going up the world that never was. As I said it before, Zigbar tends to be my bogey fight.
Betrayed us.
Having once more does make it a little bit easier, but even so, I still expect to not be completely happy.
Hard, but reload.
Back off. Come on. It's over. Back. Yeah, back off. It's over.
Clever little sneak. I lost.
Okay.
First to run out of time is the loser.
This is it. This is it. Ha. Give me strength. This is it.
Look who's on top.
Let's go.
You played the game quite well.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down. I misjudged you.
Give me strength. Our turn? Take that. Ha. This is it.
Heart. If I had a heart.
Oh, lovely. There is the final proof. But yeah, like I said before, I don't have the Promise Charm, so I gotta keep going up here anyway.
Take this.
Oh, but you know, there was a blizzard on that battle too. So going into the final battle, strength is 59, magic's 57. It's not too bad, it's not phenomenal. I have all my forms up to level 7. I have Reflega, Thyraga, Magnera, Thundaga, Blizzaga, and Curaga, so got most of the magics. I do have second chance and once more, so shouldn't be too bad, but who knows? I've been kind of hit or miss today as far as whether I want to be a good gamer or an embarrassed gamer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, take this.
Anger and hate are supreme.
Back off.
No such thing as
Yeah, again, another one where I didn't play it well. But, oh well. At least I got the job done in the end without dying.
Let's go.
Alright, well that was quite something. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect just because this one didn't have quite as many modifiers to it as some of the ones I've done more recently. I knew it being a slightly hard seed that we would have to wait a little bit. 2 hours and 15 minutes though, that's actually not too bad considering I did have to take a couple of pauses. I might actually try to figure out exactly how long those pauses were so I can give you guys maybe a little bit more of a rough estimate of how long it took me. Because yeah, I know I took a call that lasted at least 5 minutes, I think, at one point during that, so... Yeah, all in all though, not a bad seed. Now we will cut to the portion where I pull up the spoiler log. Alright, this one shouldn't take too long because I only have a couple things I'm looking for. First of all, Magnet. Apparently the next one was on Beast Castle the second time to go there. So that one wouldn't have been too hard to get to. It might have been the last thing there too. Promise Charm was in Space Paranoid, so I could have easily gone there at any point to get it, but I just was waiting to get Stitch so I could do some level ups, and clearly that was a mistake. Chicken Little was on Scar in the Pride Lands, so that's actually not too bad. And apparently the thing that was on the Thousand Heartless Battle was Battlefields of War to unlock second go round for Olympus Coliseum. So I am really glad that I did not do that, because that would have sucked to waste my time. But anyways, so with that being said though, this honestly, I know it was only slightly hard, so I guess I shouldn't have expected everything to be super deep into the seed, but considering how a lot of the seeds have gone for me recently, I am surprised that this did not seem to be quite as bad as what I've come to expect in the past. It was a fun seed though, and again, this will probably be the last one I record for a little while, because I will be hopping into some Let's Plays now that I'm feeling a little bit better. But I really hope all of you that are watching this enjoyed and had a good time alongside me. I really enjoyed getting into recording video games and all of that stuff, and hopefully it only grows and gets better from here. But until next time, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Please let me know what I can do better, what you enjoy about it, and if I suck, tell me how much I suck, because believe me, I'm already telling myself that after dealing with all of the problems I had in this one. But yes, please come stick around for what's to come, because I have a lot on the horizon that I'm looking forward to trying out and hopefully growing this channel into something maybe a bit more exciting. So, with all that being said though, thank you for coming, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.